Sounds like an excuse, man.
Don't give me that. I can't. I've got to look after the children. She's
You know,
working
you
from home, so she
have
can't
yet
do
to
it.
actually face me with that new controller of yours and everything. You know.
I switched between the PlayStation and the Xbox. I'm not quite sure what one I like better yet.
I'm in the room.
Sunblade, I'm hearing excuses from him. I think that's all I'm hearing right now. Yeah, go ahead and join, guys. By the way.
Apparently the volume is a bit high. Might be. Apparently,
Janemba
you can
EZA
only
is
shift
weak
the
against
volume.
fusion.
I don't even have the volume on for them yet, so they shouldn't be hearing
I have no
anything
idea
yet.
No idea then why they said anything.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's no, I purposely don't have the game audio on just yet, so
Gotcha.
that's why. So
yeah, I don't know then.
yeah, sometimes you can't believe the chat. Can't believe it.
Shake my head, chat.
Yeah.
Lying to us.
I don't know. Did Nas give you your points? I don't know.
The points were awarded.
Oh, okay. He gave you your points. So
The prediction is cleared out. It says start a new one when I look at the button.
okay. I'll leave that to you then.
Time for that warm-up race, I guess.
Yeah, it's a warm-up race,
Alright.
so
Yeah, I'm doing the Janemba race in between. Janemba EZA.
yeah, I got
Yeah,
that done
we'll
already. I
take
got my
over
first video done for him, so not gonna lie, I was definitely disappointed with his EZA.
Best easy of 2021.
Don't even try that reverse psychology right there. I know exactly what you're trying to do. Alrighty. Hopefully the game volume says all good, guys, and everything. You should be hearing the game volume. You should be hearing us, obviously. We're in a warm-up race, and we're posting the code in the chat. So make sure if you want to join us, you do. But just don't hit join too early. Otherwise, there is a chance that you will not get put into the same race as us. There's Tryhard Sunblade right there.
I have a feeling Super 17 will remain the best easy no matter what they
Nah,
they
dude,
do to
physical
the other
cooler.
guys. Nah.
Physical cooler, man. Physical cooler.
Physical cooler automatically, like even if they just buff his like attack and defense by like 20 to 40%, he'll be a monster either way.
Oh yeah, I mean he's already a monster right now, so.
Yeah, he's already so good with 100% attack and defense. Throw in a couple more things onto him and boom. I still feel the SJ4s will be also amazing. It's just that they have their competition with the LRs as well, which is really difficult to compare to, of course.
And that's always gonna be the big thing when it came to STR Intka, Vegeta, SSJ4 Vegeta, SSJ4 Goku, all those guys with same named guys. It's just like you have to fight for the name, which is unfortunate. So. Well, that's the thing, guys. So I don't even want to say it, but if a certain team gets Cooler's EZA, the physical Cooler's EZA, a certain team, we're not saying what team, but if a certain team gets his EZA, I mean,
it's not that Janemba is bad, it's just that he's underwhelming.
He is. He basically is just the int one. But, you know, so, and I talked about this in my video a little bit. I'm like, you know, everyone's always asking us, you know, like, oh, do I pick up a dupe with red coins, you know? And there are some EZAs you'd be like, yeah, you know, like physical Vegeta Blue, yeah, pick up a dupe. If someone was to ask me, do I pick up Janemba, I'd be like, no, use the int one, because the int one is free. It uses red dragon stones, and if you're a long time player, you definitely have rainbowed by now. Just like there's no points.
Yeah, no, like I was considering I was going to buy Red Janemba when he came, of course, when his EZ came out on Global and stuff. Of course, I don't have him. Now I'm not, because I have the one Rainbow, like you said. It's not worth it to me. I'd rather use my 200 red coins and save it up for a DFELR or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's the big thing right there. So, by the way, I won. So.
Yeah, I was doing
well already
for a little while, but now I'm hanging out in like 8th place.
It do be like that. It really
You
does.
were totally destroyed in the second round, like 3 red
Gunner,
shots.
I know. I just got wrecked in the second one.
If you're missing DFELRs, then you should wait and save up with coins rather than buying a TUR like Kefla. Some obviously TURs are good, like Ultimate Gohan and Vegeta.
STR Cooler. Do not deny it.
As well. Bojack technically as well. Frieza.
Oh, dude, Bojack is awesome. Dude,
yeah,
Bojack
these TURs are really good, but if you're missing a DFLR, then obviously because of collection and the chances being very low that you'll get them in the future just by summoning, more often than not, you might as well buy one at least.
Yeah, and it depends on the teams you run, obviously, as well. Like, you know, I can't recommend, you know, like, for example, LR Cell to somebody who runs nothing but hero units, right? Like, that's kind of a yeah. But no, I was actually using Bojack in my video trying to show off the cooler, and he was just simply off rotation. He doesn't actually do anything for Janemba. He's just there. And God, he was looking more impressive sometimes than Janemba.
I feel it.
Oh
Chat,
my
man.
God.
You can join.
Yeah.
Huh?
You don't buy Grobros though, only DFELR. That isn't good. Get out of here, Snowy. Get the fuck out of here.
Someone in chat was asking if they could join. We'll get the code up for you after this race.
The code was, yeah, it was just, I just put it in the chat like less than a minute ago.
Yeah, the code's been in chat for a minute now.
Yeah, I've been putting it in chat, guys. Like, I've been putting it there.
Yep. Yes.
Is the Bojack 55%?
But this might be a new person.
It's
who just joined
got one
fast,
dupe, so I actually got like right before his banner went away, I did a single and I pulled him on a single. I was super happy about that.
Ooh, that would have been really nice D-Kizzle as well if they made him a mix of like STR, Reese, and Fizzbeerus. Give him defense as he dodges and create rainbow key spheres.
Dude, I know. Like if STR Janemba did that, just be like, oh yes, that's exactly what we need.
Yeah, that would have been so nice, and especially because he would have been an amazing partner for the Tech One automatically there.
Exactly.
As well.
Yep.
It's just weird to see some of the this STR Janemba situation reminds me somewhat of the 16 situation where it's like I see what you were trying to do, but you didn't do it really well, basically.
Yep. Well, I mean, as long as Team B can get the year 6 units, then fine. That is what it is. If Janemba unfortunately had to be sacrificed, which I personally love Janemba just as a character and his design. I mean, obviously he's got no actual character depth, but you know, who cares? He looks cool. He looks badass. He looks badass.
It's really weird to see that they did the inverse of what they did last time, where Gogeta was not as good as Janemba's EZA, but this time around Gogeta's EZA is much better than.
Oh,
Janemba's
I know.
EZA.
Yeah, like in Janemba's
so
EZA,
weird.
like destroyed STR Gogeta.
STR Gogeta.
Yeah, and Mr. Pi will win this because he stole my item box. So I'll take second. That's fine.
Nice. Mr. Pi will win this because he's Mr. Pi.
I want to see the SSJ3 Goku
God.
in a second. Okay, I would like to see SSJ3 Goku he changes to Rainbow Key Spheres at least. I hope he at least gets that, please, for the love of God. That would be so good for him.
You know, I think actually SSJ3 Goku has the potential to be one of the best EZAs, just as like that surprise unit, right? Because like nobody's really expecting anything from him. Like nobody is.
I think if from what I look, he's getting attack 120% and attack 20% per Rainbow Key Sphere.
Right now, he
give
is,
him a base. Give him a base defense of like 120% as well, maybe, and then put attack and defense per Rainbow Key Sphere obtained, as well as let him change orbs to rainbow as well to let him get those Rainbow Key Spheres. I think he'll be really solid after that.
Actually, you know, it'd be really cool. You know, it'd be really cool. I just thought of this because I'm kind of taking some stuff from Super 17. Is for every rainbow, let him change rainbow key spheres, like one type, and for every rainbow key sphere he gets attack, defense, and just attack and mitigation. Yeah, give him like mitigation or something like that. And then obviously give him some base defense in the passive, you know, 120% attacking defense or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And then for every
I don't
rainbow,
think they need to change his attack at all because he's getting a lot of attack anyways.
Oh, the dude never had. Yeah, he never had trouble with attack. That was never his problem.
Yeah,
but
it's just defense and key somewhat, but key as well. If they give him change, make him an orb changer, there's no key issues.
Dude, honestly, I would be super impressed with that. Like, just make him like 120 attack and defense. Changes one type of orb randomly into tech, except for tech. Or sorry, one type of orb into rainbow aside from tech. And then for every tech orb that he obtains, 22% attack and 10% mitigation or 15% mitigation or something like that.
Yeah.
That would be that'd be a really good EZA in my opinion. I'd be like, yeah, you know, I could do that. I'd be like, yeah. I'm good with that.
Yeah, he would be amazing. And because he's the only SSA3 Angel Goku in the game apart from the free-to-play one.
No one cares about that free-to-play one.
I mean, yeah, that is true. I mean, I'd love to still I'd love to see him get an easy anyways because he was like one of the few units I used back in the day to do the SSJ3, not the SSJ3, the LR Prime Battle Goku EZA. So it would be nice seeing him get an EZA just because of that notion. But yeah. The free-to-play was SA fodder. Yeah, no, I remember having to do. I did the farm for the.
I did that farm. It was terrible. It was so terrible.
So
and then when
Broly's
Broly's came out, I was just like, nope, F this. Guys.
I mean, at least you guys didn't have that in between stage. We had the HLSR stage in between, which fucked us up as well.
Yeah, that definitely did.
That random type change Dokkan Awakening, which was like, why is that even a thing at all?
Wow. Thanks, Sunblade.
Oh my god.
Sunblade?
Man.
Screw you.
Yeah.
Only 4 people? No, I think people. Yeah, I don't think anybody is awake or available at the time.
That hurt.
Jesus Christ, Alec, man.
Yeah, Global's farm was a lot more annoying than JP's was for that Goku, unfortunately. Should I summon on the Bojack banner because Gohan and Bardock are there? It's not a bad option. Bojack's a fantastic unit as well.
Bojack's a great unit. Not to mention his banner is actually pretty decent. It's a pretty good banner.
Especially if you have the LR int Bojack, why not? There you've got 2 amazing buddies right there, basically.
Bojack SCR Bojack makes your int Bojack start hitting for 5 million on average.
Yeah.
Like it's pretty crazy what he can do.
Yeah.
I feel slightly.
Yeah, Taffy. I live in the UK as
performance.
well. Hazing was in here. He's left because he's obviously got a family to deal with. I don't have Mario Kart either, but I'm also working on university stuff. So.
Well, that's your first problem. Not having
It's
Mario
actually
Kart.
723 for me. Everybody else
I'm still
over on the other side of the world.
I think for the last 2 years or since I got the Switch, I've just been like, I'm waiting for Mario Kart 9. I've been waiting for a year and a half basically now.
Well, get Nintendo to stop putting any effort into that stupid mobile Mario Kart game, and we'll be good to go.
Mario Kart Tour.
God, that game is so. God, why?
The next Mario Kart's gonna come out with a monthly subscription.
I saw what their purpose was, but it was like, bro, it doesn't work. And the worst part was they didn't add landscape to it until like a couple of months later, which was like, why? Most racing games should be in landscape, in my opinion.
Yeah. Golden, I mean, Physical Cooler does not need to stack attack and defense. He really does not.
Yeah, I agree with Snowy as well.
Just give him his attack and defense, that little extra attack and defense buff that he'll get from a natural easy A.
Yeah. Okay, well, I hope he lowers attack as well on his super.
I'd be fine with that. Lower attack on attack. Yeah, I'd be fine with that.
Yeah.
I'd be totally fine with that. Yeah. And then I mean, this is kind of a more personal dream. He doesn't need it at all. He really doesn't. But if he just happened to crit against super types, you know. Hey, you know what? We'll take it. We take that around here.
You mean 80% of the game? Yes, sure.
Hey, come on. You can't say that it wouldn't be fun to see STR Cooler plant a tree 3 times and crit against some sand, and then have Physical Cooler come in to wrap things up and crit against whoever he's fighting. Ow.
And additional as well, because
and the additional, right? Yep. Like, come on. You know y'all wanted to. But no, Cooler just gets the attack stat, and that's all he needs. That's basically all he needs for, to be the best of the ECAs. So
it's basically like all Cooler we'll see Cooler we'll only see Cooler attack in that rotation like 9 times automatically there.
Oh, I know, right?
That would be fun.
So
Kind of.
No, I'm making a new rule when I stream in 5.9 only on my streams. No Dokkan talk when I'm not playing Dokkan. Yeah, have fun with that. That's not gonna happen. You know that, right, Hazing?
You are definitely in the wrong place if you don't want Dokkan talk.
Yeah.
Well, generally,
there's gonna be some talk about any game apart from what you're playing more often than not, because unless there's something exciting happening on stream, more often than not you'll just talk about it. Yeah, you won't talk about it, but everybody else will.
Okay, is it gonna be another lightning night tonight? I think it is.
I hate lightning bolts so damn much.
I know, it's such a pain in the ass.
Like, I'm perfectly fine with blue shells and all that other stuff. Lightning bolts are the worst.
Pilk, not necessarily. It's a lot of us aren't even Dokkan YouTubers, realistically, but it's more so just a group of gamers just coming together to play and everything that exists, and Dokkan can be included in that.
What the hell?
Then I won't interact with Chad Gale. Lol. Wow, fake streamer, bro. This is your streamer. This is the person who handles our stream schedule. Shaking my horse.
Find a gray blue shell.
Okay. Can you target Alec? He deserves it for hitting me with those shells last time. Alec's a cool guy. I gotta defend Alec here. I'm not gonna attack Alec.
Oh, thank you.
Alec's a cool guy.
Come on, Drake. Drake, I played good twice out of the whole time I played Mario Kart on stream, and you're like, target Alec. Screw you, Drake.
Yeah, that's fine, Gunner. I mean, look, you guys can talk about whatever you want. If somebody notices something and it's a good topic, we can talk about it, pretty much.
Oh yeah, Taffy, beware. That slowing down and letting someone take first is his pro strat when dealing with blue shells. He did it to me the other day.
Tonight on my Spider-Man stream, if anyone talks Dokkan, they get a timeout, okay? Hey, I've never seen a bigger dictator than this man, I swear down. Even you're not this bad, Talon.
Me? God, I've never done that.
Do you think we'll see AGL Godku get an easy at some point? Didn't AGL Godku get an Dokkan Awakening with the UI Goku? So if so, probably not for a while then.
Not for a while, yeah, because UI Goku would have to first get his EZA. Then you have to wait a while, and then the event has to come back, so.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hot minute before that happens.
Yeah.
Int and physical, the int and physical one I can see happening.
I could see that being easy areas, though, not easy A's.
Yeah.
Stop saying my
True,
items.
true. A bigger dictator is Choco. Yeah, Choco is another one. I still can't believe he was talking about chewing crayons last night, man.
The
That
fuck?
was. I don't know. I got so confused. Mika and I were just playing Genshin along with him, and he was just talking about eating crayons last night, and I was like, I don't know what you're on about.
I don't. Okay, apparently he was sniffing them then.
Yeah, God knows what he was on last night. I was questioning the entire stream. No, the AGL one that was awakened with UI Goku. Yeah, no, that's the thing. He won't get one until UI Goku gets his easy, which is not gonna happen for another like 2 years or so.
Well, right off the edge. I'm so good at this.
Is he a Marine? The fuck? I don't know. He's Canadian. I've put it down to that being one of the reasons I see him. No offense to any Canadians out here, but
Whatever, I'm American. I'm done making fun of people's nationalities. I got
yeah, unfortunately. I mean, to be fair, we are not much better either. I mean, we've become the most infected country now, so it's not helpful either that we're all useless.
Yeah, pretty embarrassing.
Oh,
even
come on.
Without taking COVID into account.
God, this is just a clusterfuck right now. What the fuck is going on?
Oh, come on!
When do we think the Fizz UI gets his Dokkan Awakening? Probably this time. I think this would be the perfect opportunity for them to awaken him.
He probably get an awakening for the celebration, and then probably gets a easy area.
Ooh, that would be cool. Yeah. You're right. I do wonder who they'll make the free-to-play LR easy or whatever they do as
I don't
well.
know.
That'll be interesting.
I don't like what they do though. Like when they release the unit into the TUR status and then they LR him and then they EZA him all within one celebration. It's just like, why didn't you just make him that good in the first place?
Yeah.
It's like what's the point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I was talking with Gresh about it, and he agreed.
units you wanna see.
He's just like, I hate it.
Me personally, for the 6-year, like the side units, Snowy, I'd like to see like a new Tournament of Power Piccolo and like summonable Master Roshi from the Tournament of Power.
For me, it's going to be interesting because if it's Goku and Vegeta, and it depends on the period they take in, because if it's just Universe 7 versus Universe 11, I'd like probably a side unit Gohan and a side unit Piccolo. If it's just Universe 7 versus Universe 11. If it's the entire TOP, probably a new Kabe on Vegeta's banner. And on Goku's banner, probably throw in a new Gohan.
Honestly, I can see a new Kaba for
Yeah.
That would be cool too.
I think it's gonna.
for Vegeta's
I think
banner.
I have a feeling it's gonna be Kaba for Vegeta's banner.
Yeah,
for sure.
I think Vegeta will 100% get a Kaba. There's absolutely no way he doesn't. I'd be honestly shocked if he didn't. And then Goku.
Oh, come on.
Goku, I think it'll be Gohan.
I think it'd be Gohan, yeah.
Yeah. It'll be Gohan or Gohan and Piccolo, like a joint forces unit.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah,
Because
or
we
an
did get
exchange
Bardock
unit
and-
or something.
Yeah, because we did get Bardock and Guinea last time around, right? So.
Yep. And then
it would
Trunks and
be-
Mai were the other one. So
Yeah.
I want it to be an exchange unit so I can run Piccolo on a pure Saiyan or on a hybrid Saiyans team
That would be
or
great.
Goku's family
are you
team.
kidding me here right now? Come on, guys. Enough of hitting me with the freaking shells.
Yeah, Taffy, that's on Hazing's stream. That's on Hazing's. Were people moaning at you, Hazing? I don't think anybody was moaning at anything. I've never seen anybody complain about non-Dokkan or any other chatter. But fair enough, if you did notice it, that's fair.
Well, I know for me in particular, my prime thing for the last year has been Dokkan on stream. So anybody who comes over from my streams is probably going to talk to me about Dokkan. So.
Ow.
I mean, the thing is, there's gonna be chatter anyways about any game. Like, I've always had that even on my streams. Like, I'm playing probably FCO on my stream, but I'll talk about Pokemon or something else entirely. So
right.
Things will happen where somebody's gonna talk about something. I talk about anime half the time on my channels instead of actually playing the game I'm supposed to be playing.
That was a bad move by me.
So it's gonna happen. You can't stop people
Daisy,
from
get off
talking
my
about
ass.
If there's a topic at hand, then there's a topic at hand. It's something to chatter about.
One item at least.
Yeah, I'll talk about just about anything.
We can actually talk about inside jokes half the time. Frick off, Snowy.
Wow. That lightning.
Oh, that last minute lightning.
I had just used my star as that lightning came out. I was like, yes.
I
I still ended up in 8th, but
they should have given the Piccolos all different names. I don't understand why they don't.
I know,
That's a Takatsuki, they don't care.
I despise that.
It's mainly with the Piccolos they need to do that with Sammy more than anything. The others kind of have different names for the most part. I don't think there's any specific unit that has a problem apart from Piccolo. Piccolo is the most obvious one. That's fair, I think. But the thing is, in comparison to that, more often than not, most of the Mario Kart streams go quiet then. That's why I say, like I understand the less Dokkan part, but just chatter in general shouldn't be, like, averse. AGL Blue Kaioken Goku, that's a fair shout, but then you clash with the STR Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, which is like...
Which, again, shout out to the Super Saiyan Blue Goku who got his EZA and he's already kicked out the Dokkan Fest one again.
Yeah, I don't understand that. That's so funny.
I honestly just laughed at that.
Yeah.
Oh
I wonder which sub-units they're gonna release next. I hope it's Vegito, hopefully. Either Vegito or the Vegetas would be
I
nice.
would like to see the tech one. I mean, we all know the tech one's going to be the superior one over Int. Doesn't matter how powerful they make the Int one. Tech's going to be a support unit.
Yeah, they'll definitely... The thing is, they'll probably do... hopefully they treat the Int one the way they treated the Int Golden Frieza.
Those, yeah.
Yeah, because
make them usable
was
for... Oh, shit, that was my bad. Make them vastly better on different events.
Honestly, I want to say the next one... I mean, we're not going to get one next. There is, like...
We're not going to see an easy... We're not going to see another EZA now until March, so...
Yeah. I'd say probably Goku because Saiyan Day. It's either Goku or one of the SJ4s, probably.
You would think that,
Day.
But come on, this is Akatsuki.
I think that, but yeah, this is Akatsuki at the end of the day. Who knows?
Yeah, so remember, year 6 guys, expect easy areas and random EZAs for, units that are not the Dokkan Fest ones. So your normal Dokkan Fest EZA will not happen until March. So
I want to see what they did last celebration again.
It was the LR Zamas. Oh my fucking god, if I get hit by one more fucking shell.
Blue shell.
I don't fucking care about a blue shell. I'm in 7th right now, but someone kept fucking throwing their shells behind them.
Of course.
Yonder.
Every time.
Thank you, Miracle Global. Okay, Saiyan Day. What did they do? What EZA came out then? Did they even have an EZA?
No, we didn't get an EZA. We didn't get an EZA Squad.
Oh yeah, because we got only free-to-play Bardock Squad on Global and you guys got SPRs on JP.
Yep.
We didn't get it, we just got that free-to-play squad and that was it.
Right.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Which, funny enough, no one uses that Bardock Squad anymore.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good starting squad again, like the Guinea Force, but it's just like, yeah, but once you get a good team, there's no point in them anymore.
Yep.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice if you're trying to free to play
Finally.
stuff. They're okay.
Wow, that just happened.
I feel like the Ginyu Force was actually a better team. Their stats aren't as good, but like for cohesiveness, I felt like the Ginyu Force was a better designed team.
That's
I
fair,
agree with that. Yeah.
I'm just waiting to get there easy, man. I was expecting when they did that Twitter campaign where it was like putting the Ginyu Force on the campaign picture and everything, I genuinely thought they were gonna easy them, but that didn't happen.
Taffy,
man, I
I
can't
beat
wait.
Mr. Pie. Let's go.
My Ginyu Force is all link level 10. I am ready. Easy A those bitches.
I think I got them somewhat link leveled a bit just to prepare because I was like, for the inevitable extreme SBR Ginyu stage. So yeah.
The exception being Birder. He's partially leveled, but I swapped him out for the physical LR in my team setup. So
So wait, Rocket Lizard, how did you do the SBR stage for Ginyu Force then? Or didn't you just not do it then?
Does anyone know about? Okay, am I missing something with a Namek-based Goku that has an active / transformation skill with 50% HP or lower in 5th turn?
Wait, the STR Namek Goku?
So I put a tweet out earlier today saying worst active skill in the game, Go. And obviously everyone says, mostly like AGL Gohan, yada yada. But this one guy says STR base form Namek Goku with the below 50% HP and 5th turn of battle. I'm like, huh?
he's not
That's the
restricted.
rage
for turn,
mode.
is he?
That's rage mode. That's his rage mode. That's
Oh,
restricted.
that's his
yes.
rage mode. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I was like, no, his transformation is like below. It's like 3rd turn
Yeah,
and
but his transformation's not an
77%
active
HP.
skill, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, his transformation is not an active skill. It's his
Yeah,
rage mode.
the
that's
rage
an
mode
active
is
skill.
okay.
Yeah. I was
So
just
he's
like,
saying the raid mode is crap.
oh, well, the rage mode is not even that powerful. So, I mean, and that's the whole point. People still to this date, for some reason, think that STR Namek Goku is meant to be some attacker. I'm like, no, he's always been a blocker, guys.
No.
He just runs.
he's
he runs
been a
one of the
blocker.
best teams in the game. So,
Yeah. I still love him.
I
like,
love
I
that
know people don't
Namek
like him,
Goku. I
but
love that STR
love him
Namek
still,
Goku.
man. I really love him, man.
yeah.
I went
Not to
1,000
Battlefield.
stones in for him, no regrets. Absolutely no regrets.
not to mention one of the most beautiful transformations in the entire game. So.
Yeah, 100%.
I like the twitching. It's funny.
I got my first dupe of him through this step up, so I'm glad about that. I'll take it.
I think I got my first dupe of him through the step ups too.
Yeah. It's
I don't
nice, it's
remember
nice.
when I got my dupes for him, but somehow I just ended up with 2 dupes for him. I'm like, oh, I guess I have 2 dupes for him now. Oh, I remember when it was. No, I take that back. I remember it now. It was going for Golden Frieza.
Uh,
Yeah, that dude did not like me. Nemagoku did,
Dude,
though.
my step ups this year were so good, and then we got all the stones back.
Didn't touch the banner. So,
Like,
Sunblade, I hate you.
I ended up with 4 LRs out of the 3 rotations. Oh man, somebody bumped into me and bounced me off the wall right into the water.
F.
Yeah, I got.
Even I
4
got
mini
SDR trunk
LRs.
in my John.
So good.
I don't mind it because I like
Oh, that
SDR
was
trunks
terrible.
in my-
That was terrible. I thought I did that better.
A bit restrictive on whose teams, on what teams you can put them on, but I still enjoy them.
For who?
SDR trunks in my.
Oh, okay, yeah. Actually, you know what cards I really love? They're not even Dokkan Fest cards. Is the Tech Trunks and the Int Goten.
Ooh, that's
Oh yeah, after their awakening, they're
Oh god, those two
phenomenal.
together on rotation, just like, psh, dude, you're not doing anything to me.
I was planning on awakening them because I had them like non-Dokkan awakened for a very long time for the youth category stage, but I didn't end up needing them, so I was like,
Wow.
I'll work on them later on. I mean, if I was doing a no item run, then I'd probably had to have them, but yeah, it's all right.
I really wish I could get something more useful than a blue shell when I'm in 11th place. Attacking the
Yeah.
person in the first spot doesn't help me with the other 10 ahead of me.
Yeah, Musara, they do stack attack and defense both, so yeah, it's gonna be very interesting to see what the easiest for Tech Goku and
They're really gonna have to change them up for me personally, because stacking units I'm not a fan of anymore. Like, I'm really like, because it's just
That's
like,
fair.
okay, you just go into Legendary Goku event and stack as long as you can or something, right?
Yeah, no, of course.
So,
Well, what do they do right now? Let me check actually.
based on if you're fighting against either a Vegeta family or a Goku family category unit, then you get like extra attack or extra defense, and then you obviously stack attack and defense, and then yeah, those guys are clutch, dude. The Legendary Goku event is not hard though. So
Yeah, I was going to say that's not anymore.
they're not clutch for that anymore, and they're not clutch for Super Battle Road. So again,
they're good options if you're starting out.
I guess I need to rephrase. They are good options. They're not bad or anything. Just
Snowy, when was
stacking
LGE
units are not
hard?
exactly the
I think LGE was hard the first
as rare
2-3
as
weeks,
rare
and
as they
then
are.
we found out what to do.
Yeah,
It might have been hard on JP. It was never hard on global. The very first time I ran LGE, I did it with no items.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's the same here, Snow. You do remember that, right?
Once it was out,
we
once it was out for a
literally
week
the
in
first thing
JP,
we
if you
tried
had
was
it figured
no
out, it
item
became a
at day
cakewalk.
one.
I've beaten that event with so many different teams free to play. I think my favorite ones right now are like double 70% free to play leads, and then my other favorite one is running it with dual physical Bodo Magetta leads.
I'd love to go back and see what I used it for, but I remember, yeah, it was the first one was a no item run. I mean, I went a bit slow, but I wasn't trying to go fast anyways for the first one.
I'm not a speed player. I'm a tactics player. I take the time and I think about everything I'm doing.
Yeah. I mean, it's why I did so shit in the iTop.
Right.
But yeah, no, it's like when it came to global, it wasn't too bad. And the thing is, the first week in JP, even in JP, it was like first 2-3 weeks, it was like, oh, we don't know what to do, kind of thing. How are we supposed to beat this guy? And it was like, oh, we just have to take stacking units. Never mind.
Yeah, you just cheese it with stacking units. That's essentially all you had to do.
Yeah.
If you want to make LGE hard, do it without using any sort of permanently stacking unit.
Even that's not too hard this day, though.
I mean, yeah, there's enough temporarily stacking units where if you have them, it'll still be easy, but it's still more of a challenge than taking a team full of fully stacked units.
Absolutely.
To be fair, well, I
Take
will
only
say
attack stacking units. There you go. No defense stacking at all. Take only attack stacking units and no item LGE.
I mean, I remember if we look at anything, back when, when we were seeing people were using, I think, like Patara teams and everything. I mean, imagine that now, especially with link levels. It's gonna be a lot more easier.
Oh yeah.
Oh god, link levels absolutely. Is like, yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna massively help out now.
I'd say the only time I wasn't really impressed with a team when I link leveled them all the way was the Ginyu Force, the free-to-play Ginyu Force.
That does not say much.
Well, I mean, because like with most teams, once you get them up to 10, there's something else that really kind of spikes off with them,
Big
like
bad
with
bosses.
Majin, you get the extra key. Big Bad Bosses is another great example. Peppy Gals with the extra
of course.
evasion.
Red Shell at the final lap.
There's always something that makes it feel a little bit better, except the Ginyu Force. The Ginyu Force doesn't, they just feel like they hit just a little bit harder.
Would you guys say the link level or hidden potential was the better update?
Hidden potential.
Hidden potential 100%. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd say hidden
crit.
potential overall, but that's not to say I don't like the link level. I love the updates for the link leveling. Unfortunately, I don't like the RNG to it though, unfortunately.
Yeah,
so.
I still maintain. I love somebody in my Discord said, oh, I don't want it to be like for, Legends where there's a rank EXP and it takes like years, but I was like, at least it's not RNG based where one level, you have like 3 or 4 links that are level 10 and the rest are like 5 or 6.
Yeah.
At least you don't have that odds. I was like, it's way better to have an EXP bar instead of anything else.
I have 3 units right now who are all level 10 links except for 1 unit or 1 link, and I'm just like, oh.
I would have definitely preferred an EXP bar, honestly.
Oh yeah.
Some way to measure the progress consistently.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because even if it's tedious as crap, you can see the progress. With the system we have right now, it's just go in and pray.
Basically, what I do is when I take the train to work every morning, Monday through Friday, that's when I use the 3 times a day double chance
The boost
thing. That's when I do it, and I do it only on the best level to try and get link levels.
23.8.
Yep, 23.8.
Now, do we know if boost actually helps? Because it never feels like it helps me.
It actually does. Yeah.
It does.
I told you from the very beginning.
It's basically 2 runs in one, effectively.
Right.
Yeah, I mean,
And
you
Teller was the one who
can
called me
still
out.
get screwed over though. I've gone plenty of rounds where
100%.
nothing happens.
It's just more often than not, it's just bad luck. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
the game doesn't treat you well.
With as many units as there are in the game, they need to up the chance for your links to level so that way you can move through them faster.
Do we know if the data miners ever found out like the odds at which? Your
No,
link goes up?
Hydros said he went into it, but I don't think he ever found the actual odds to it.
Gotcha. Because it would be nice to know like how much are the odds. Is like 0.5% from 9 to 10, or is it like 0.01%?
Well, I mean,
or whatever?
it's pretty clear that the moment you get past link level 5, that something goes down because there's
Massively, yeah.
yeah.
It just becomes so much slower.
Yep. 8th place. Can someone fucking stop hitting me with some shit? I'm gonna murder every single one of you in game.
Good thing you specified in game.
I said in game. I said in game. I'm not a total I'm not a total monster. Hence the word total.
You haven't gone that psychotic yet.
Nope.
My God.
Give it a couple more races and then it'll become IRL. I'm coming over right now. I don't care about this pandemic.
Oh, that was terrible. That was terrible. I can't steer. Oh,
Oh, stupid lightning bolt.
dude, that was wow. That timing. I activated my ghost right
went for my
as the lightning happened. I was like, dude, what the hell just
that's
happened?
clutch.
That was clutch. That was absolutely
I feel
clutch.
so targeted right now.
Was
You
that
what?
your lightning bolt?
Wow. Seriously, with a fucking green shell?
Toxic.
Fuck. Okay, I swear to God, whoever the fuck keeps throwing the fucking green shells behind them, I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna find a ninja here in Japan, and yeah, they're gonna have some fun with you.
Really? 2 bullet bills.
Isn't that really good, actually?
That was hilarious.
No. I got hit by 2 bullet bills.
Oh,
You got
both
hit
of
by
them.
2 bullet
Oh
bills.
my God, man.
The
you are
odds of that
so
are
lucky.
unlikely.
Unbelievable.
So good. Love the bullet bills. Hate the lightning bolts.
Damn, Mr. Pie is running away with it, to be fair. Jeez.
What else is new?
If you imagine if you got a link from level 1 to 10 in one run, well, one, you have to fight 10 opponents or 10 battles
Yeah.
in one stage, and you would have to just be like, yeah.
A different level of unlucky.
Yeah, you like the moment that happens, you have to go out, you have to like buy a lottery ticket, you have to, everything.
How many characters do you guys have max link leveled?
I think I have
30
at least
or
3
something like that?
teams. I want to say 3 teams, so I'm not sure exactly how many beyond that, because I do know I've link leveled some more beyond that, but I don't know.
I'm
Because I know
pushing
I've got
7.
my Android team, Super Saiyan, and my Super and Dragon Ball Seekers team max link level. I don't know any extra ones.
I have 30.
Sammy's got 145. Holy crap!
Damn, I have
Jesus
100.
Christ.
I have 38. That's all I know.
That's fair.
So
Yeah, I did my Super and Dragon
That's
Ball
not
Seekers team, that's what I
including
could take.
all of the extras that are like, mostly level 10 and a few level 9s and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Mr. Pie, I'm not giving you hate. I don't care what place.
No. We have to hate on him sometimes. We have
I
to.
mean, all of my shit talking is gamer shit talking. It only means something while the game's going.
Well, that's normal shit talking, but while in the game, we have to shit talk him.
Right.
I don't want to talk Dokkan. All right, let's talk about something else. Legends. Zenkai.
How about we focus on a real? How about we focus on a real game?
What do you want to talk about then? Cyberpunk and how shit it is.
Well, I mean, Cyberpunk is basically like not even being talked about anymore.
Yeah, it's just I said this. I think it was Hazing ages ago, like when I said somebody said it like. I don't know. I don't think it was Hazing. It was somebody who was telling me like, but it'll definitely win Game of the Year next year. I'm like, they have to maintain this level of confidence, and of course they bottled it month 1.
Day 1.
I still say that for 2020, Game of the Year is Ghost of Tsushima.
See, I
yeah,
didn't play
Fair enough.
enough games that came out in 2020 to even have an opinion.
I can.
Please tell me you at
yes.
least played Ghost of Tsushima. Please tell me you did.
No, I didn't.
Okay, you're officially banned. You're officially kicked out of 5-9 gaming now.
Yeah, I think
I'm
was one of-
sorry. I'm broke.
It was one of the Europeans, at least. It was either you or Sora. I don't remember who it was. I think it was Sora. Sora has bad opinions in general, but it's unfortunate. I mean, the man put Tech Gohan at 10th place. I don't know what to say.
I don't know if I'd put Ghost of Tsushima, Cyberpunk behind Avengers. Console you can make an argument for, but for PC, nah, not even close.
Yeah. I'd say console, I'd still give it to Avengers, yeah, because Avengers at least did fix a lot of their bugs. It's just that the game itself, as a games as a service, failed. It
failed horribly.
It doesn't work as a games as a service, unfortunately.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, you can tell when they take a game that's designed from the ground up to be like a single player experience and then try to tack that crap on.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. It's just crap. There's no reason for a console game to have microtransactions.
Nope, there's not.
2021 will be God of War or Horizon.
Ooh, Alec, was that you I just hit?
Yes, that went off the edge.
Oh, dude.
It's cool. It's okay. Shit happens.
I need to see what games are coming in 2021, actually.
I'm probably going to be the most boring person to watch play video games on 5-9 because I don't get all triggered like that. Like, I've watched you guys play like Mario Kart or Mario Party and shit. You guys are all like, "Argh!" And I'm like, I'm just not that way.
Am I forgetting about something, maybe? In terms of this list. Yeah, I think it might just end up being God of War, honestly. It depends. I'll throw in a contender and say if they make the improvements they need to, because I know there are issues with... I haven't personally played Breath of the Wild, but I know there are issues with it from what I've been told by Zelda fans.
The weapons.
Okay, the weapons primarily.
Jake, I'll just come over to another country to play a video game during a pandemic.
But if they do improve on that in Breath of the Wild 2 and they actually make it like that perfect game that people feel like it could be, then I could see Breath of the Wild 2 winning as well. And if it releases this year as well, that's a different point altogether.
I don't think it's gonna. I think every single game release that we've seen some kind of like 2021 thing for, a lot of them are gonna get pushed back just because of what's going on right now.
Yeah, I agree. It's just that this is the 35th anniversary, so it's a chance, but I feel that they might just, cop out and just do remasters instead.
Probably just gonna do a remaster thing.
Yeah.
I'll Mario probably, right?
Yeah.
I'll take
I think
it.
they'll do like stuff like the Wii U games that obviously the Wii U didn't do so well, right?
Dude,
So they
give me
could
Twilight
just
Princess
do
on
Wii U
Switch, please.
remasters.
I love Twilight Princess.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Twilight Princess, and I think it was Wind Waker that was on the Wii U. Was it Wind Waker?
Wind Waker
was released.
Wind Waker remake was on, or HD was
the
on
HD remake.
Wii. Yeah, it was originally on the GameCube. Wind Waker was a good game.
Yeah,
But
I
dude,
think
I love
think
Twilight
they'll do
Princess. I love
Dude,
Twilight
if
Princess.
they do something like they did with Mario 35, where they bring out like just re-release the old games, I think you're gonna see the original Legend of Zelda, even though it's available on the Nintendo thing.
Yeah.
You'll get A Link to the Past, probably Ocarina of Time, and then for one more kind of bigger, decent game to throw in, they'll probably put oh shit, I don't know.
Twilight Princess.
I think Twilight Princess is deserving of its own HD remake, though.
It does. Well, yes, I absolutely agree with you on that.
Yeah, I don't think they would drop that into a little collection like that for the 35th anniversary. I think they would invest in actually HD remake that.
Honestly, my reasoning as to why I don't believe Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask will get one is because they came out on the 3DS and the 3DS did well. And those are the games that people remember anyways as well. And
Well, that's why I'm saying they have a good shot, is because the ones that came out on the 3DS are updated and stuff. I'm talking about just like they did with the Mario thing. They just released the original version of the game.
Yeah.
Or
Like,
no, I thought Sunshine got.
remastered or
I thought
anything like that.
Sunshine got like reworked with its aspect
I think
ratio and
Sunshine
everything.
got some, Sunshine got some changes done to it, yes.
Yeah,
Okay, I didn't know
64
that.
didn't, but I remember Sunshine and I think even Galaxy got a little bit of changes. I don't remember though.
Well, there were probably just some changes they had to make with Galaxy because of control schemes and stuff.
That's it. Which, by
Yeah.
the way, Galaxy is an amazing game. I love Galaxy.
But yeah, no, I definitely think my 3 games that I expected, I'm only expecting 3 games, honestly, is definitely Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, and I feel it's probably gonna be. I think it might just end up being like Ocarina of Time or Link Between Worlds.
Link Between Worlds is still really new though.
Yeah, because they made that
Between
remake,
Worlds,
didn't they?
Not Link Between Worlds. I mean Link to the Past. Sorry.
Link
I
to the
don't know why I
Past,
said-
yeah, okay, yeah. Link to the Past
I
is
didn't
definitely
mean
a
Link.
new one.
I didn't mean Link Between Worlds. I made a mistake. My bad. Link to the Past. Sorry.
Anyone? This is gonna make me sound really old, so I'm expecting boomer comments here in a minute. But anyone remember Sunshine or not Sunshine? Oracle of Ages and Oracle of Seasons.
I do remember that.
both.
Nice.
Yep, I remember
Metaculture.
them.
I approve. Metaculture.
Dude, I have played and beaten every single Legend of Zelda game.
Very nice.
Mainline Legend of Zelda game. And so, like, we don't count Philips CDI. That's not a fucking system.
Oh, also, I definitely expect them to do Skyward Sword porting over, like how they did. How they're planning on doing the Super Mario World thing, and Bowser's Fury. I think they'll do the same thing with Skyward Sword, and just throw it onto the Switch as its own thing.
I would love to see a reimagining of Skyward Sword.
Ages over Seasons. I don't remember which one I liked more.
I think I preferred Seasons. It's been a while since I played it. I think
It's been
played it back in,
forever
like,
since I've
09
seen
In
them.
order to really experience it, you have to beat them both. And
Yeah,
then you have to,
well,
like,
didn't you need
Yeah.
both technically to get the code to then go fight Ganon at the end?
yeah, you needed
Yes.
to beat one of the games and then go through with the other game using that code, and then you could actually beat the game.
Yep. I mean, I remember I literally 100% both those games. Like, I got the Ganon sword and all, or Ganon sword, the Goron sword and everything like that. Like, it was
I mean, I used an emulator for it, so it was not too difficult.
no
thankfully.
emulator needed, nothing. It was all
Yeah.
natural.
Yeah, no, I was using
I
an
think my
emulator because
favorite
this was back in
handheld Zelda
09
game
or something.
is Minish Cap, though.
Ooh, Minish Cap is a gold.
Minish Cap
That
was
was
a
my
good
first
game.
Zelda game ever.
Not my favorite, but definitely a good game.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was my first ever Zelda game because it was on the Game Boy, so it was amazing for me.
This is where I show my age. My first ever Zelda game was Legend of Zelda on the Nintendo.
Ooh.
Classic.
Wait, Alec, how old are you?
I'll be 39 in April.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're 9 years older than me then.
Both Hazink and him are at the same age.
Yep.
basically.
Hazink's older than me by like 2 months, but we're the two oldest people here.
Unfortunate Hazing, you're still the oldest person.
So,
But
yeah, I've been a Legend of Zelda fanboy since 1986.
Jesus.
Dude, I missed
Literally.
the...
Yeah,
grew up with the
the Zelda timeline can be a bit confusing if you just jump in for the first time.
Okay, so the Zelda timeline was literally created just to appease all the people on the internet
Yeah.
talking about timelines.
Yep.
Before that,
Yeah.
they were just all individual games with only a couple of them referencing each other.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like the only
So-
game you could actually make a timeline for was those games that actually said like, oh, it's an actual continuation of it.
Yeah, like Majora's Mask is the sequel to Ocarina of Time.
Right.
That is
For
chronologically what
for
happened.
young
Yeah.
Link. Yeah. Oh god, Red Shell again. God. People, leave me alone. I'm trying to get first place, but you keep hitting me in the second.
He's older
Oh,
than me in the
screw your
brain.
bombs!
I thought you said you were here to enjoy, Alec.
I am here to enjoy, but running into a bomb ticks me off. Just like I get mad at lightning. I'm not mad at people. I'm just mad at the fact that I just did something stupid. Like drive face first into a fucking bomb that was just sitting there, not even walking. Okay, that one was just bad timing.
But yeah, there's so many anniversaries coming up this year. It's just like it's gonna be interesting to see what does what effectively. Pokemon and 25th and 25th anniversary, Zelda 35th, Persona 25th as well.
Oh, that's a win right there. I'll take it.
There's a lot this year.
Trying to think of some old. Oh god, I want a new Castlevania game, like 2D Castlevania game. God, I miss
I
like
think that-
Dawn of Sorrow and everything like that. Oh, love it. Love those games.
But that's the problem with saying that there's a timeline 25 years after you start the series. Everything's going to end up being a retcon.
Yeah, and some of it did. I remember because I remember there was a huge video on all the videos that came out when that timeline was officially announced and everything. I was just like, most of this I guess makes sense, but there's definitely a few things that's like, really, you're kind of stretching it on that one right there.
Yeah, the Mystery Dungeon remake's almost a year old. It's just unfortunate. It's
These races are
released on-
sorry, Sunblade.
Yeah, Sunblade, why aren't you in the chat?
Not in here?
I mean, he is. He's just muted.
Oh, okay. He's definitely unmuted. Fair enough.
Yeah. Maybe he can't
doesn't
shout.
wanna
Maybe he
hear
can't
us.
shout and talk because I know his wife also works, or his girlfriend works at home with him. So.
Yeah. Oh wait, Dragon Quest's anniversary is this year as well. I didn't know that.
Had all these anniversaries coming up during the pandemic.
My wife's in a 5-minute
It's
timeout.
so bad, man.
Your wife's in a what?
I said he didn't want to talk to us, and then she goes, "I don't blame him. My wife's in a 5-minute timeout.
Oh.
She's not allowed to chat for 5 minutes."
Yes, Persona's anniversary is this year as well, 25th. We did make a video on it. I don't know where it's gone though. It was supposed to come out at some point, but no idea.
I just hope the next Battlefield game is actually good this time.
Yeah, I remember you say you got Psyduck as your start, and you're like, nah, I'm not taking that, bro. DK is also 40 years old this year. I wonder if they'll do any DK games.
Dude, Tropical Free, the Donkey Kong games made by Retro Studios. God, those games are awesome.
Oof. Yeah.
Donkey Kong Country was amazing.
Yep. Did you play the? It was originally the Wii U? No, Wii. The Donkey Kong Country Returns.
Ooh.
Donkey Kong Country Returns? I don't know. I know Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze was Wii U.
Yeah, Tropical Freeze is Wii U, which then came out on the Switch as a re-release, basically.
Yep.
Love those games.
Yeah. Yeah, I do wonder.
Can we finally just get our Metroid Prime trilogy on Switch? Like, please.
Please, for the love of God,
Please, the
give it to
fucking
me.
god, Nintendo, come on.
You put a lot of belief and trust in Nintendo doing that.
It will happen. We just don't know.
Last I knew,
I think
Nintendo liked money. So shut up and take my money, Nintendo.
Well, if Nintendo was smart, they'd make their online good. They'd have their e-store up to the Wii.
Yeah.
And then if they were gonna do, you know, like trilogy remakes, so like let's say Metroid Prime, for example, like they would do something. Oh, hey, I got first. I didn't even notice that.
Right.
That, you know, they'd say like, okay, look, you can get them individually on the store if you want, but if you buy the, you know, collection or whatever, it's going to include this, this, and this as well. You know, like, I don't know, maybe a remake of that random 3DS Hunters game before it's released onto the shop or something like that. You know, again, this would
Metroid
require
Prime
Nintendo to
release.
actually be smart when it comes to their online.
Right.
They'll definitely focus on doing more Mystery Dungeon games because I think Rescue Team DX, the remake, did relatively well for considering where it was placed in the release schedule, considering it came alongside Animal Crossing, Final Fantasy, Persona 5 Royal. So it kind of got fucked by the release as well.
I thought Pikmin just got a new game this year. That was last year.
I think it got Pikmin 3 Deluxe, which was like a sort of like Ultimate Edition, I think it was.
Yeah, they got a port to the Switch.
Yeah, it's kind of like MK Deluxe and of course stuff like that. I mean, that is true. Hazing is also not wrong. People will just buy stuff, whatever Nintendo drops, to be honest. He's not wrong, to be honest.
He's not wrong. I mean, there are games that I've purchased several times for different Nintendo systems because I liked the game. Like,
See, Goomba, the biggest problem with them doing XD, Gale of Darkness, and Colosseum is honestly the fact that the studios that made those games is no longer existing.
Yep, that's
So
that is the biggest thing.
It's difficult for them to do those games, honestly, more than anything else.
And then I know it's not for those two particular games, but a lot of those games, you know, like why aren't you making a remake of this or whatever? It's because a lot of them also had to deal with like rights to the music and everything. So
Yeah.
that is a lot harder to deal with than you think. I mean, heck, just watching like Sakurai's little Sephiroth latest video for Switch, you know, for Smash, you know, he was just like, oh yeah, all the music rights and everything. Psh, don't even get me started.
Okay, I stand corrected. They do still exist. It's just that they exist in a much more smaller fashion now. They used to be a much more bigger thing, and now they're doing. I think they're doing Cafe Mix now. The people who did Colosseum and XD. If you guys know what the Pokemon mobile game Cafe Mix is, that's the game they're doing. So, from going from Colosseum to and XD Gale of Darkness to Cafe Mix.
Plus, let's be honest, the same developers are not there anymore. So even if they got the okay to do, what the hell just happened there? I don't know what the fuck just happened there, but okay. Even if they got the okay to do it, I guarantee you it would not be the same, and it would be nowhere near as what people remembered because you'd have different people making it and all this stuff. So
Yeah.
it's just
Again,
like
porting it
me.
might not be too difficult, but I just don't think they're interested in it.
No, they're not.
Unfortunately.
They're not going to do it. So for right
They
now,
would
at
have done
least.
it by now. They would have done it over Mystery Dungeon.
Yeah.
Even though I love Mystery Dungeon more so, the fact that Mystery Dungeon got a remake before XD, Gale of Darkness, and Colosseum is a surprise to me because I know a lot more people love those games than, say, people love Mystery Dungeon.
Yep.
Because if we go by spin-offs, I'd say the most popular one is probably Colosseum, XD, Gale of Darkness, Stadium, then Mystery Dungeon, and then you go down slower. Like Snap comes after that, Ranger, so on and so forth.
Well, it wouldn't surprise me if something like, I mean, Coliseum came out so long ago. It really wouldn't surprise me if, based on like the generations and everything, like probably they've probably looked at it and they're probably like, well, those the younger generations who love all the Pokemon stuff right now, while it may obviously work with everyone from adults to grandparents to kids and everything, majority of those people who love Coliseum, they're dads, moms, and a majority of them probably don't play video games as much often anymore. Yes, there are obviously adults that still play games, but not as many. I wouldn't be surprised. I got no evidence to back that up, but it wouldn't surprise me, right?
Yeah.
So
they're gonna remake Coliseum, but they're gonna attach to it the fact that you have to have Pokemon Home. You can only transfer Pokemon from Pokemon Home to Coliseum,
that would be kind of
and then you can only do it with certain generations.
Yeah.
yeah,
Also, yes,
some Blade
that's why I'm
right
personally playing Persona 3 Portable, because if they do Fez on the Steam or Switch, I don't have to worry about me being like, oh, I was playing it on the PS2. Oh no, what will I do now? Kind of thing. I can just play the portable version and then enjoy the Fez version instead.
Sunblade, I'm sorry, I can't believe that blue shell didn't get me. Sunblade probably hates my guts right now.
Yeah. Yeah, I know that you're playing P5R. I know. I still feel you don't read the story, Snowy, or you just have too much free time, man. I still don't understand how you did 125 floors in like 2 days of Persona 3. I'm still astounded by that.
I just really hope Battlefield is good this year, because Battlefield 5 was such. Ugh. But unfortunately, I don't have high hopes. I don't have high hopes.
I enjoyed Battlefield 1 was so nice. But
yeah, Battlefield 1 was fine. Battlefield 4, 3, and Bad Company 2 are amazing games.
Oh yeah,
but...
I mean, yeah. Considering all things, Battlefield 3 and 4 are still like the golden standards for Battlefield games, I feel.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed 1 a lot, surprisingly. For going back into that World War, it gave a good feeling of that. I know Battlefield 5 wasn't amazing though, unfortunately.
And unfortunately, a lot of people understand, like, the developers are not the same anymore, and so unfortunately
that's the same anymore.
Yeah, they're not the same anymore, and so that is heavily going to affect the game that comes out. So I mean, I'm glad that it took a year off, though. I am super glad about that to really make a good game. But Alec, buddy, come back here.
I also feel the game engine that EA uses right now, Frostbite, isn't good for games. I feel
it's only good for FPS. That's the only thing it's good for. That's the only thing it's good for.
Yeah, and it just hurts all their other games like Need for Speed, all the sports games and everything, and it just doesn't work. And I don't know whether.
Have you heard of a little game called Anthem?
And Anthem, yeah. Let's not forget about Anthem. That's another one. I don't understand why
Anthem was the greatest game ever released.
It had such promise, man.
It had such potential.
Promise.
I mean, dude, just flying around on your jetpack being Iron Man, like, that was actually pretty cool. But
that was such a good concept, man.
I played the beta and I was just like, nope, I'm not buying this garbage game.
Yeah, I bought the beta and I was like, bro, what do you mean?
Bought the beta? I mean, downloaded it?
No, I mean downloaded. Sorry, not bought.
I was like, you bought the beta? Okay, well, you got scammed.
Somebody scammed me.
Gale's so much of a whale, he pays for free things.
Yep.
Oh man, I'm really hoping, fingers crossed, BioWare don't fuck up Dragon Age, man.
Dude, BioWare's not even close to being what they used to be. I expect it to be.
It's unfortunate, man.
It's like all the people who want a remake of New Vegas or a new Fallout game made by the people from Obsidian. You guys realize that half the developers
are gone.
work
Yeah, they're
there.
gone.
It's been a decade and a half or something like that since New Vegas came out.
Yeah.
Now there are some occasions where they will remake a game and it's actually really good, even though all those developers are gone, right?
Yeah. I mean, the P4 port already sold like a hotcake. It was what, 1 million copies on the PC alone got sold within a year. It's massive. Like, and the price they put it at was very, very good in my opinion. So, if they do P3 ports and actually remake Persona 1 and 2 for this anniversary and don't even announce 6, I think they'll sell. That's money. That's actual money.
A new Higurashi game? I've never heard of that.
Higurashi. I feel like I've heard about it. I've heard about the anime Higurashi. I don't know about the game. I know about the anime because it got a new season. I think this last season in fall, but I've never played the game. No. I mean, Scramble/Strikers, whatever it's. I mean, it's called Strikers. Strikers coming out is massive, but yeah, it's just I feel like they need to do more because it is their 25th anniversary. They'll probably bring out. I still feel a Persona 3 port is necessary, and making an announcement for either a Persona 1 and 2 remake or a Persona 5 port down the line is massive. Would be massive for them. They'll probably announce that 6 might be in development as well, but that's a very big if, in my opinion. It's not gonna come out this year or anything, but it'll be announced that it's in development.
Oh, I just remembered the name of that golf game I was talking about last time I played Kart with you, Talon.
Oh yeah, the one that you could like. Yeah. Okay.
You
What's
could
it
play
called?
like a prisoner. It's called Outlaw Golf. It was for the GameCube.
Oh wait, that's an actual game?
That's an
Yeah,
actual
look it
game.
up. It's stupid.
Outlaw
Like,
Golf.
you beat people up on the greens and stuff. It's.
I see it. It's back in 2002.
Yeah. Like.
Oh my god.
I couldn't remember the
see
name of it.
now.
It just now came to me like a week later.
Oh no. I see it right now. Apparently there's Outlaw Volleyball and Outlaw Tennis as well. What the?
Oh, is there? I might
Yeah.
have to try those out because Outlaw Golf.
What the
was
fuck?
a hoot, dude.
I don't think P3 needs a remake in my opinion. If there's any Persona that deserves remakes, it's 1 and 2. 3 doesn't need a remake in my opinion. Having played 3 and seeing how people play Persona 3 fares, I don't believe it needs a remake. It needs a port, yes, not a remake. I think 1 and 2 need a remake desperately. 1's mechanics are so bad. Fuck out of here, Snowy. The stories are really solid. It's just they deserve it more than anything else in my opinion. It's just the mechanics are horrible, and getting updated mechanics and stuff would be amazing.
Oh, getting hit with the red shell while you're on the little water path. Damn.
No, they got ports. Sweet Troll Stealer. They got ports, not remakes. It wasn't necessarily a remake. It was just more so a
Did I
port.
seriously drive through both those double items? What the fuck?
The mechanics were still the same as the originals. When I say remake, it means like a full overhaul, like change everything, keep the story the same, but yeah.
Like Final Fantasy VII remake, essentially.
Sort of, yeah, sort of. I mean, keep the story the same. Don't do what Final Fantasy VII Remake did, where they changed a lot of stuff in terms of the story.
Yeah, I was surprised when they said they were going to release Final Fantasy VII on multiple discs for the remake. I was like, why? Like, by
Yeah.
now it should fit on like half of a normal disc.
Well, I think it should. It depended. I know they said they were gonna add a lot more to it in terms of like more side stories and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, fine, maybe 2 discs at max. The fact that I've been hearing 3 discs, and it is obviously 3 discs. We know that now. Is like, why 3 discs? 2 discs would have been fine, but then we know
Why
that they
3
changed the
discs?
story.
Because then they get an extra $60.
Well, that too, and then they added so much unnecessary story in my opinion to it. Like, I don't mind them making a new story because it's fine, make it a bit more fresh and everything, but it didn't need to be that drastic of a change in my opinion. Yep, the gameplay is so outdated, and even one story is solid. It's predictable but very solid. It just needs it needs a mass rehaul, basically.
Coming for your ass, Taffy. I'm coming for it.
Oh, don't worry.
Yeah.
Red Shell, you know, what happens in Mario Kart? It's cool. Don't feel bad, Mr. Pie. I saw somebody say we need a good snowboarding or skiing game like Steep. I want them to bring back 1080 snowboarding from, was that the Nintendo 64?
Yeah, I think it was a Nintendo 64.
That was my favorite snowboarding game of all time.
Wow, Mr.
it
Wow,
was the
Mr. Pie,
64.
you're apologizing to Alec, but you're meaning to hit me.
Yeah.
Ooh, you better watch your next words carefully, very, very carefully.
I still need to play. Still need to finish up
Drake meant to
Persona 3
hit me.
Portable on my streams as well. I haven't
all
touched
good,
it in a
Alec.
while.
Alec, wow. I'm
Alec,
old
wow
today.
yourself. Okay.
Alec.
Yep. It's all good, Drig. I'm only 2 cups of coffee into my day, guys. I'm not even awake yet.
Dude, it's already 11. It's already a quarter past 11 at night. Ugh.
I know. I gotta stay up until 2 a.m.
I'm Alec.
I've got recording to do.
Welcome to 5-9 Drake. You're now Alec.
He probably does my job better than I do.
Oh yeah, the MH Rise live stream is happening right now. Oh, there's a demo available for Monster Hunter Rise starting from today, 3 p.m. EST or 3 a.m. EST. Wait, that's already. I assume it means 3 p.m. EST to Feb 1st. Wait, no, it's already live.
Oh,
Never
come
mind.
on. I always.
Oh no, I'm
screw with
dumb.
shortcuts.
I'm dumb. It's available until 3 a.m. EST on Feb 1st. Never mind. So if you're interested in MH Rise, Monster Hunter Rise, the demo is up right now.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's up right now. Available from January 7th to Feb 1st. 3 a.m. EST.
On,
Feb
on
1st.
which platform?
Switch.
On Switch?
Yeah.
Hey, Katana. Monster Hunter Rise demo should be available on Switch.
What is my favorite Persona? My favorite Persona is probably... I still need to play 4. 4 is the only one I never managed to play because I didn't have a Persona. I didn't have a I mean, I don't have a Persona. I didn't have a PlayStation Vita, so I still have to play 4, and I have to complete 5. But if I had to choose between 1 to 3, I'd have to go with. So far, 2 has the best story in my opinion. But mechanics-wise, 3 by far. Aren't you trying to beat 4 and 5 before Scramble Gale? Yes, I will. That's not gonna be a problem. I just need to be a bit more free towards the end of the month, once my exams are done. And plus, I could do some Discord streams as well. That's fine. Who's my best girl in 3 Yukari so far? Please play through 4 on 5-9. We'll see. It's either it'll be on 5-9 or my own stream, of course. We'll see. I'll schedule something out.
Lightning.
Fudge and lightning bolt.
Be a man, swear like a man, fucking lightning bolt.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely content. It just depends on getting a slot because there's so many people streaming right now. And we have a lot of things planned as well already, so it's kind of like it's gonna have to be played around with quite a bit.
And that is what skill looks like.
What's up, Trevor?
P4 is the best story-wise and symbolic. I'm looking forward to playing it. I bought it like a year, like when it got the port. The first thing I did was buy it. I just haven't touched it since then. Literally, it's on my Steam account. I'm just waiting to play it soon. Soon enough. I definitely want to play it for sure.
Kathy says that's your last first place of the stream
Yeah, I'm
talent.
saying it.
We see what happens.
Wait, who is he in chat? Who is he in the game? Is he that T-Dog or whatever carrot guy?
I assume it. Yeah, I
Kathy,
assume
who
that's
is you?
him.
Yeah, Taffy, what's
Who is you? What's your
Who is you?
ID?
Yeah, because obviously everyone's Twitch names are different from their Switch and other IDs.
Yeah, T-Dog.
T-Dog, okay, it was. Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. The
T-Man X.
T-Man X, you mean?
Yes.
143.
T-Man X.
Okay. I mean, I'm still beating you, so, you know, pick it up there.
What's the next summoning with Gale Talon?
Fuck that shit. It's never happening again.
Never happening.
Never happening again.
Okay, Talon, hook me up when you're doing the anniversary summons. Cheers.
Yeah, no, and oh yeah, fuck no.
Talon's never gonna summon on 5-9 ever again, or he'll just ban me from entering when the
I am.
anniversary
I
happens.
will. I'll stream on 5-9, but yeah, Gale's not
Just
allowed
bans
in.
me.
I'm gonna ban him. Be like, all right, guys, for the next like 12 hours, I'm banning Gale. Like, he's not allowed in here. It's happening. If you guys don't believe me, I did it last time, so guess what? That was a terrible drift.
I think I did better when we were playing on mirror mode.
Yeah, because everyone else is so used to 150, so mirror mode throws everyone off, and so I think...
It's kind of like an equalizer.
Yeah, kind of like an equalizer. Which actually, I kind of like mirror mode, to be honest.
Man, just get good and play 200cc.
Fuck 200cc, Gale. Fuck you.
In general.
I'm just memeing. I don't like 200cc either.
Man, I'll play whatever. I don't care.
No, no,
Yeah, I mean,
no.
I don't mind playing 200cc,
Ow.
but it's definitely not my favorite mode for sure.
See, I'm definitely not trying to be like the world's greatest Mario Kart player, because that's never gonna fucking happen. But
Yeah, you'd have Japan to get through for that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I love Mario Kart just for playing. You know, I'm not competitive at all.
Yeah, that's fair. You need a bouncer for Kiel whenever you summon again. Someone who just kicks me out consistently.
Yep, that won't be too hard.
I used to be a bouncer. I got you.
We need you all to play some VR games. I know Hazing and Ray/Reward like own VR devices. It's just a matter of them being able to stream/record their.
Recording and streaming VR is extremely hard.
Yeah,
It
it's a difficult pain. It's a pain in the arse.
Also, VR equipment's super expensive.
Expensive, yeah. It has not dropped down in price like at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because it never gained real serious popularity.
Yeah.
So there's no reason to mass produce it. So then therefore there's no discount that they get on the parts to make it.
I'll give them credit where it's due. At least they've been
Okay.
pushing it on like how they've done like stuff like 3D and the Kinect stuff. Like they abandoned that so quickly, whereas VR is still being like they're trying to still push it as much as they can over the last 6-7 years now, literally.
I remember VR coming out 20 years ago. More than 20. Jeez, almost
Yeah.
30 years ago.
Honestly,
Holy shit.
you know what's super fun though is the VR arcade places here in Tokyo. They're super fun to go to.
Ooh.
You guys remember the Virtual Boy?
Oh yeah.
Oh god, yeah, I remember that. Nintendo's thing, right? The Virtual
Yeah,
Boy.
It's the
I
only
remember.
Nintendo system I never owned.
Yeah, same. That's the only one I don't think I owned. Well, actually, the DS as well. Technically, I never owned. I just had it borrowed or loaned for like a couple of months. Never played it. Never owned it properly though.
Love to see y'all play Just Dance or some kind of arcade dancing game.
Oh god.
Well, the thing
We
with
need
Just
treat for
Dance
that.
is watching the game is boring. It's watching the
Yeah.
people actually dance that's fun. So
Yeah.
you have to have some sort of camera set up.
Yeah, you'd have to have like
Yeah,
3
and
cameras
I
in the
wouldn't be playing.
corners of everyone's
I don't
room.
have space. I live in a university dorm. I have literally zero space. So that would
I
be
live in a
Dorm
second
life.
floor shoebox apartment. If I started
Oh,
dancing in
yeah.
Just Dance, my downstairs neighbors would be pissed.
Oh, 100%. Same here. Same here.
Wait, I live in Tokyo. How the hell do I have better apartments than you, Alec? That doesn't make any sense.
Because I live in Nebraska and I'm poor.
Oh, okay.
just expand the dorm. Yeah, I'll just pull out a pickaxe and start just bashing through the wall to make some more space for sure.
That's the least political answer I can give you to that.
Sasuke, get your ass back here.
P4 dancing all night. I definitely want to play the dancing games. I just don't own a PS4 for those, unfortunately.
Figure out a way to play Guitar Hero across countries or
Oh
something.
god.
Oh god.
Again, that's one where you have to really watch the person playing because that's where
Yeah.
the entertainment is.
Yeah.
Mhm, I agree. That's the case with a lot of rhythm games. Even with rhythm gotcha games that I've played, it's just always been watching me get freaking flustered at not being able to tap the notes. or
Also,
beats.
DMCA for Guitar Hero.
Oh, that as well, yeah.
I didn't think about that until just now.
Yeah, oh yeah, all the
Log in
music
on
and everything.
PS4 shit, man. I mean,
Oh yeah.
just like Alec, I'm also a bit unfortunately poor. I do not have the finances to do this. I'm using a headset mic, for the love of God.
I remember
I'm
those
using a
days.
headset mic.
Yeah, same here. We both are using headset mics. It's
I mean, I have a blue snowball, but
Mm-hmm.
every time I use it, everyone tells me this headset sounds better. I'm like, how does my crappy Corsair gaming headset sound better than my, dedicated blue snowball?
Yeah.
Well, Corsair, to be fair, does make some decent like headsets and
Headsets,
audio
yeah.
stuff, and Let me.
Also,
I
paid
love
90
Corsair's
bucks for
keyboards. I mean, half of Corsair's stuff is in my computer, so. No, you're not getting me with that.
So basically, what you're saying is you're sponsored, Talon.
I'm totally sponsored. I wish I was. Wow, I ran right into that.
Oh, that blue shell almost hit me.
That was terrible. The fact that I ran into that. I could have gotten second, but I ran into that red shell. That was my fault.
Too annoying.
Probably a wide variety of answers here, just given our ages. But what's your favorite console of all time?
PlayStation 2.
Probably the GameCube.
See, I'm sitting between the GameCube and the Super Nintendo myself.
I love the Nintendo games and consoles, but PlayStation 2 for me has just the most memories and like usability wise.
Right, that's when boobs stop being triangles, right?
Yep. You're not wrong.
The secret comes out. The secret comes out. Oh fucking A! Who picked Toad? Oh fucking A! Whoever picked whoever says Toad's Turnpike is a good map.
Turnpike. Turnpike.
Fucking A!
And it was mine. Nice.
Okay, Alec, you're fucking fired. You're fucking fired.
I almost never choose a track. Almost never choose a track. I almost always choose random. But I chose Toad's Turnpike just for you, Talon.
Oh fuck you.
It's my gift to you, boss man.
Fuck you. Just fuck you. Fine, you know what? All my rage is going out on Taffy right now. Let's go.
I'm seeing the monsters in Monster Hunter Rise. I'm very interested in it. I just wish I might definitely I should download the demo. F it. Let me open it up.
I like how Mr. Pie's literally hit buses and cars 3 times now on screen, yet he still stays in front of me.
I might lag a bit because I'm opening Elgato, but hopefully it doesn't. Please.
Oh. Just launched myself right into the back of a frickin' semi.
I'm like pure focus mode. I'm like pure focus mode right now. Oh fucking A! Are you fucking serious with those fucking red shells? No. Stop with the fucking red shells, you jackasses. I can still see somewhat. Well, and then that happens.
I mean, the problem is, Gunner, that Flash is dead now, so you can't even play those good Flash games back in the day that you used to play back in the day.
Dude, how many fucking red shells have I been hit with this game? Alec, I fucking blame you. You and Taffy, honestly.
Fair enough.
It really do be your own.
That's actually a really good drift from by me, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, dude, that was some next level skill right there. Nope.
When are we gonna get the official Shaking My Horse merch? Not anytime soon, for sure.
Oh, just getting dicked back here.
Hey, Taffy, what was that about not getting first anymore this stream?
2-1, make that.
No, it's 2-2.
First ended in 10th. I got destroyed in that last race, or in that last lap.
He tried.
Still, fuck that map. Fuck that map. Anyone who says Toad's Turnpike is a good map automatically gets timed out. Don't even test me. I've done it before. Oh, okay, Mr. Pie getting a timeout.
I'm not actually fired.
Can I have his spot?
I'm not actually fired.
I mean, he's technically Alec. He could just masquerade as you. Thanks so much
try.
for the Prime as well. Olona.
Oh, hey, yeah,
that-
thank you so much for the sub. Much appreciated, man.
Yeah.
Much appreciated.
I was right on the name. Poggers.
I agree that it's not the worst one, but it's not the best one.
Well, okay, fine. It's not the worst, but it's definitely like top 3 in terms of worst.
I mean, it's definitely not on my I enjoy racing on that track. I literally choose it just to meme on you.
I just gotta grow a beard and go bald.
I am not bald. Jeez.
Now they're probably talking to me
okay,
because my hair's thin.
No, they're talking to me. It's Drake.
Oh, okay.
Whenever Drake talks shit, it's most likely about me.
All right. Well, then they're gonna be talking about both of us then.
Snowy's asking what's the worst.
My
MK
forehead
match?
starts on the top of my head, but I still have hair, kids.
Jokes on them because they're all like teenagers right now, and then they're gonna be like, oh
Right.
shit, the same thing happens to me by the time I hit like 25, 26.
Mine started when I was a teenager.
Mine started when I
losing my
was
hair at
23. Yeah, I started getting gray hair when I was 16, thanks to my mom's side, and then the shortened hair happened when that started happening when I was 23. I'm not terrible right now. I still have hair, just it's definitely very thin. Donkey Kong, get the
Yep.
fuck out of the way.
Alright, let me see if I can find recent releases. Is it gonna be in here? Maybe? No, I'll try and manually search.
Wow, that was a beautiful throne, bomb. Nothing but praise from that. Absolutely nothing but praise for that.
Man, that Bullet Bill is so powerful. Faster than me with a star and a golden mushroom.
Oh, Golden Mushroom does like jack shit, dude.
Wait, is it not out yet?
What?
They lied. The demo.
Oh wait, the demo's not out yet?
Not for me at least. I'm trying to find it, but it's not there on the Switch.
I'll take third. That's fine.
I guess we'll have to wait. They said Jan 7, so I assume sometime today.
Sometime today, okay.
Yeah. Let's just keep an eye out, probably.
Alright, I think that's going to be my last one. I'm going to take a little bit of time before the Chrono Trigger stream later.
You're
Sounds
starting in what,
good.
like 25 minutes, I assume?
Chrono Trigger? No, we're starting at 10 a.m. Pacific, or 10 a.m. Central, so an hour and 25 minutes.
Fair enough, fair enough.
So, but I need to go wake up and actually eat breakfast and stuff, so.
Okay, is this some kind of
Man.
meme or something like that? Why are people saying for transformation / active skills that physical Golden Frieza is the worst?
It's just a meme, it's just a meme.
Okay, I'm just like,
Definitely a meme.
what? That makes absolutely no sense.
It literally just as you go into the game, so yeah.
So.
I highly doubt people are actually suggesting that's the case.
Alright guys, thanks for the games.
All right, Alec, take it easy, man. You're still fired.
Have a good one, man.
Okay, fair enough. I'll be back in an hour and 25 minutes to continue working.
I got 1 or 2 more races in me, and then I've got to go to bed because tomorrow is my oh shit, I'm gonna die day.
Hey, why am I hearing Dokkan talk? God damn it, Taffy. I still got a shit ton of hair, so I'm good for a while. Yeah. Thanks to my superior Mexican genes, I'll have plenty of hair till I'm 80.
Who said that?
Mexican Sasuke.
Oh.
Oh man. Well, somebody did ask, I think it was Snowy, what do you think is the worst map in MK then Talon?
The worst map? I'd
Yeah.
have to look at all the maps and pick it out, but Toad's Turnpike is definitely in the top 3.
That's fair. That is fair. Dokkan and Persona, bro, I can talk all day. I mean, give me a topic and I can probably chatter about it, at least as long as
I can talk.
majority
Yeah,
of it, I should say.
yeah. Give us a topic. We can easily talk about it.
Yeah. Like, more often than not, if somebody just brings up some anime, I'll be like, yeah, no, I've watched it, or if I've not watched it, I'll say what I think about it initially based on whatever I've seen, middle of it, or synopsis-wise. Same with any game, pretty much. If you give me something like Pokemon Dokkan or something, I'll chatter about it the whole day, every day. That's going to be interesting as well. Next month is Pokemon Day. It's going to be, we'll probably get announcements for that to be that as well. So that's going to kick off as well, which is going to be super, super interesting. Fingers crossed this time around there isn't as much of a, you know,
Oh, I almost got Toad on that.
controversy.
Oh, the Pokemon? Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sunblade, move it.
But Bealus Maximus said, "Hey Talon, I love your Training with Talent channel. Do you have more content planned for it in the future?"
Yes, I do. I have, it's all recorded and everything. I'm just trying to edit it. Those videos take a lot more time to put, into editing and everything. Plus, I have to physically go out and get recordings of, things on the outside.
And outside isn't that good right now.
Yeah, so that, and unfortunately, I've been busy and everything, so.
Which Pokemon gen is the best? I personally like 2 or 5. I'd say 4. 4 is my favorite of all time. 3 is very close though, but
Yeah,
4 is my favorite.
There. But yes,
I was that kind of era. That was my first games. 3 and 4 were like my first ever games. 3 was my first Pokemon games, and then 4 after that obviously came after.
I will definitely have my next video about Japan and everything out. So my girlfriend helped me a lot with it, so I had to translate a lot for this one. So it was good, just a lot of things to go into it. So I like how Taffy's like, I don't see Talon coming in first from now.
From now. The trade-off for my locks of hair, my beautiful locks of hair, is bad eyesight.
Actually, I'm the only one in my family who doesn't have to wear glasses, so I'll take it.
I think I got bad eyesight from my parents, unfortunately. Well, I say bad eyesight. I can still see very fine, but it's just like I have to wear glasses sometimes.
Oh no, glasses. Okay.
I mean, if you get glasses that fit you, they do look cool on you, but it depends. It's very, very dependent on if you get the right set of pair of glasses.
By the way, guys, I know we're not calling out every single follower and everything, but thank you so much for everyone that is joining the 59 Gaming family and hitting that follow
100%.
button. Awesome support as always.
Yeah. Yeah, if you try and keep track of everybody joining, and not to boost or toot our own horns, but it would be kind of hard to just keep saying thank you to
there are some streams
so.
it's literally impossible.
Yeah. We'll just say thank you in general to everybody for just, tuning in and supporting us.
Oh, I almost hit Donkey Kong with that
My
green
first
shell.
Pokemon was Silver.
Dude,
look,
Silver,
I love
Silver's the best.
Gold and Silver. I love Gold and Silver, but I have too many issues with that game, and that just comes from like a neutral standpoint of me just getting annoyed with how bad the level curve is in that game. In terms of story and like concept, it's amazing. Like 2 regions and everything, it's like the stuff of dreams. But you can tell they had to. It unfortunately hurts the game as well sometimes. I do believe they fixed that somewhat with Storm Silver and Heart Gold, which that's why I feel like Storm Silver and Heart Gold are like the best remakes available.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
If we have to just look at remakes,
Yep.
They're amazing remakes. But yeah, it's just because the base games themselves are so like iffy. But yeah, hopefully they don't ruin the remakes for Diamond and Pearl. I just picked that. That's the only hope I have. They've had 2 years to work on it now. They didn't do anything last year. Please. I mean, they did do the DLC, but the DLC, that's fine. I kind of dislike how Mario Kart is turning into Nintendo Kart with Link and many more non-Mario Universe characters joining the game. How do you guys feel about it? How do you feel about it, Talon, that they're adding more and more non-Mario Universe characters?
To what? To Mario Kart?
In Mario Kart.
I don't
Mario Kart.
mind it. It's all Nintendo, so.
Yeah, but he's saying it's just becoming Nintendo Kart rather than Mario Kart, right? Which is
But they only have, so what? They have Link in here. Who else?
Sonic is in there, right?
No, Sonic's not in here. That's Smash.
No, Sonic's not in here. That's Smash.
By the way, Taffy, that's another first right there. That's right.
Is it only Link? There might
It's
be
Link
more.
and Inkling, I believe.
Oh yeah, Inkling as well. Yeah. I mean, if it's only 2, then yeah, no, there's no problem with it, in my opinion.
Yeah, that's because honestly, like the Mii's are a Nintendo thing now. It's just the Mii's are in everything. So
yeah, I think we can't really include them into that.
Oh,
That's
is Isabella from Animal Crossing? Because that's 3. So Link, Inkling, and Isabella. That's 3 characters out of what 40.
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad of a problem.
Wow, look at Taffy's excuses. Town literally hacks everything every time I say that. All right, I got 2 more in me, guys. 2 more, and then I gotta get going because it's almost midnight here.
Diamond and Pearl remakes, you mean Pokemon Platinum? Well, that you know what I mean. Sweet troll.
Can we get a Double Dash remake, please?
Ooh, that would be nice. I do wonder if they'll ever do something like that again. I mean, they still have to. It's just that there's nothing come out of Mario Kart apart from that live thing that they did this year.
That's not, that doesn't count. That doesn't count at all.
We don't, and we can't really count that, to be honest. That home arcade thing or whatever it's called.
Both the mobile game and the arcade thing is just, no.
They don't exist.
No.
I do not
No,
see them.
they are not.
If I don't see them, they do not exist.
Nope, they are garbage, and there's no reason for it to even be out.
Yeah.
It makes me wonder if they're going through some kind of like internal thing right now where it's just like they don't really absolutely know what to do themselves, or a lot of people have left and so they're trying to get new blood in there. And
Yeah, it's interesting because you would have assumed by now, because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe was like one of the first titles that came on the Switch as well, so it was like it's now nearly
every new console has had a new Mario Kart except for the Switch.
Yeah, so I mean, it has to be high time now, I assume. You're gonna have to buy a cart to play MK9.
Oh God.
Imagine. Yeah, that is also true. Mario Kart 8 just keeps selling so much. It's one of the best selling games from Nintendo for the Switch at least. So yeah, I see that as well. But I mean, at some point the train has to derail.
Yeah, they have to.
Like that, people are going to stop buying Mario Kart at one point.
Or everyone's just gonna have it.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean. Like more so that everybody will have Mario Kart 9, and at that point it's like, we'll have to get a new game out because we want more people to buy it now again.
Wow, blue shelled and lightninged, fun.
2-in-1 combo. Yeah, I'm still very, very uncertain on a Switch Pro coming out, honestly. I'm not too confident in it. And I do believe it'll happen inevitably. I don't know if it'll happen this year just because of COVID. I just feel the production, like we've seen so many other companies suffer from production because of not just COVID, just generally production issues, but now COVID on top of that. I just don't see it happening.
My bad.
But who knows? They might be able to pull it off.
All right, it's like a second. That's fine.
I mean, if they think about it this way, if they make a new MK9, more people will buy it than 8 because it's the new shiny edition of Mario Kart. I mean, yeah, like people like me who are just waiting patiently for 9 rather than 8, buying 8. Yeah.
I made a mistake on there. I didn't get that last item box I needed, but hey, at least got second, and I do believe I beat a Mr. Taffy there. So you know what? All right, Rainbow Road to finish it up, boys. If we get it, of course. Doesn't matter where we go. We're probably gonna go Baby Kart or whatever it's called. I can't even keep my eyes open right now.
Am I the only one who finds it weird that there are some realistic cars in MK when they were originally all cartoony? I don't think it's too much of an issue. I mean, you have to evolve at some point, and it's not too realistic for me personally, so it's not too bad.
Oh, plus, I mean, it's literally just, it's like a shell of a car, right?
Yeah. At least Gil didn't win this stream. I haven't done anything.
It's not about winning, it's about besting Taffy. Talent 2020. Just mean 2021?
Snowy's still living in the past, clearly. Oh?
Maybe, maybe. Okay, can we get something more than a coin game? Oh, that was some skill right there.
I'm in the past. My brain hasn't turned to 2021 just yet.
Hey, Riku just jumped on his Switch.
No. I mean, he could have jumped on for Mario Kart as well, but
I don't know if he has it.
yeah, that's true.
Okay, now I'm just getting pummeled with like everything. Oh, wow, I did that badly. Shit.
What do you mean it's December 30th, 2020? Imagine.
I do believe that is another first there, Taffy. What now?
2021 has been slacking. Last year we were 3 days in and we heard about, World War III happening. 2021's been slacking, bro.
All right, you know what? I'll do one more just because I'm in a good mood. That was too fast. Baby Park's always too fast, so we'll do one more.
Yeah, Baby Park's a short circuit,
Yeah.
so.
I hacked for the third time. Wow, look at this guy. Just can't accept the loss, dude. Dude, be a man. Accept the loss. Come on, accept reality.
It's January 7, 2022. God damn it.
Oh, Mr. Pie, another timeout. All right, you asked for it. There we go.
It really be like that.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, he'll learn eventually, right? He will learn eventually
Hopefully.
that Toad Turnpike is not a good map. So. All right, last race right here, guys.
Alright.
Mr. Pie, get back in second. Only I can get first.
He's coming out here for revenge. Never mind. Okay, somebody is already calling you coming in 6th place for this race, apparently.
Wow, 6th place. Okay. Someone has faith in me.
I call 1st place. Okay, somebody else has faith in you at least.
All right, someone's got faith in me. Thank you. True fans right here. Well, and then lightning hits, so you know.
Yeah, that's not gonna be a good start.
That just throws a wrench into everything right there.
JMO calling for the goal. Nice. I mean, you're still pretty far ahead, so you should be fine.
Well, not if I'm gonna get bombarded with red shells like usual. I swear, I'm a red shell magnet tonight.
Yeah. Mr. Pie and Sasuke in front. Obviously, I also do have the same delay chat has, so I'm gonna be slightly behind the commentary. I don't know, Drake. I got confused by what you said, and I didn't want to say it just in case there was a typo there.
Ooh, that blue shell came in.
Give us an MLG commentary game. Nah, I'm good. Oh, double,
Okay,
double.
seriously,
red
with the
shells.
lightning? Like, come on. Seriously?
Jesus.
Yeah, you're seeing this shit, right, Gale? Right?
Nah, I saw the red shells. Oh, that was great.
Oh, that person who
Oh no,
called.
not again! I saw that. Thought that was great. Oh, that was really close to you getting hit by that green shell as well. I'm calling 7th. Oof. Wait, is this the last lap?
Unfortunately, yeah, and I've just been cucked every single time.
Yeah. Oh, no.
That was wow. Whoever called 6th, good call.
6, damn.
Damn, whoever called
Olana.
6, man.
Oh, Olona, sorry. Yeah, that was fair. GG's. God damn.
Oh, Taffy, shut the fuck up. I got completely screwed over by items there. Okay, I gotta play Sunshine Airport if we're gonna play. If we don't, then this is absolutely my last match. I know. It's just that one more, right? But this absolutely has to be my last one because, oh my god, 7 more minutes till it's midnight. Ugh, I have a terrible sleep schedule.
It's okay, we all do. Is everybody gonna choose Sunshine Airport?
Oh, they better.
Yeah, it doesn't. Everybody's taking their own sweet time. I'm using tilt controls.
Yeah, that's probably a lie.
Wait, do you guys have sleep? Can we get the truth doing the action and active every time Talon gets hit? Oh my god, lol.
Wait, Truth doing what?
The Janemba active skill where he screams.
Oh. I mean, I could just program it in my. Oh, I should totally program that into my my Go
Soundboard.
XLR. Oh god, that'd be amazing.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah. At least we're not Nas, buddy. I mean, you're not wrong. At least we don't fall asleep during stream like Nas does. Batman needs more sleep, man. He just sleeps randomly.
We have a T-Man X, aka Taffy, on our sights.
Yeah.
We have surpassed him. He's above us right now.
In before he just smashes a red shell into you.
I've got a horn for that, so we are good to go right now.
We have a defense mechanism.
We have a defense
already.
mechanism right now. Oh wow, I hit that box by accident. Damn.
What do you mean Nas walks his dog? Sure, he does. Oh, you hit both boxes, F.
Yeah, that was a little bit of an F on my part, but it's okay. We're still in third. It's only the second lap.
Yeah. No defense against boxes. Nice hit on Mr. Pie.
Yep.
Only one man left between you and glory.
Yep. Oh, well, that just threw a wrench into everything.
Never mind. Wait, what? I need to see what. Oh, never mind. Yeah, that definitely did. I mean, you still could get him, but it depends on who's.
It all depends on what this last item gives me because he had a banana to block my red shell, which I mean, I got rid of his banana at least. It really depends what the game's about to give me right now.
Plus what it gives him as well, to be fair.
That banana right there. That's right. Suck it.
Nice.
Suck it. That's how you end things right there. That's right.
Let's fucking go.
Let's go. What now?
So he's just like, what the fuck was that?
That's called skill, my good sir. That's called skill.
That was an absolute hype moment.
And with that, we're gonna end it there, folks. We're gonna end it there. So, Mr. Taffy, take your L, accept it. Anyway, guys, that is gonna be it for the stream, though. Here on 5-9 Gaming, we are gonna be back here in about a couple hours or so because they'll be playing some Genshin.
No, we're doing an hour. I think Alex doing Chrono. I don't think there's Genshin today.
Chrono. Okay, Chrono. Okay, so they're doing Chrono later today. So make sure you guys come back and stick around for that. And I'm sure Truth will be back on later for Demon Souls and all that other stuff. So yeah. So anyway, guys, that is going to be it for this little stream, though. Thanks again for everyone that stopped by. It was awesome chatting with you guys. Until next time, everyone, we'll see you all in the next one. Johnny.
Bye-bye.